Hi, I'm Lydia Goebel, and I'm going to teach you how to jumpstart a car. This is for my Chemistry of Life class. So, first of all, when your battery dies, you're going to need to get to a safe place where you're not going to get hit. And the first step is you need to pop your trunk. So you got to find the little latch. Mine's right here. Then you're gonna need to find a little latch underneath your hood, and you gotta pull it one way or the other to open up your hood. And on some cars, it's gonna be like a little stick. You need to set that and hook it in the right place to hold up your hood. You need to find your battery. This is my battery. It's in different places on different cars, just depending on what your car is. And this red thing here, that's like a positive in your battery, and this is the negative end of the battery. So you need to find where that is on your car. And then you need to have another car with a good battery. And you have to find that battery, and then the red part and the black part on it, positive and the negative. Okay? Now, you have to have cables. So you're going to take your black little clamp, and you're going to stick it on your black end of your car. Then you're going to take the other black clamp and put it on the black end of the other car. Okay. Kind of like that, sort of. Okay. Now you're going to attach the red clamps.
Are both cars on or off?
They're both off right now. And you got to do the red clamp on your car too. So I gotta open up this thing to find mine. You're gonna clamp that on there. Okay. Next, you're gonna start the ignition on the car that does work, and you're gonna let that run for a few minutes so you can charge up your car. And then you're gonna want to try to start your car. So it should go vroom, but I'm not gonna do that to my car because I don't want to hurt it. But it should start up right away, and then you want it to run for a few minutes so that it can charge all the way up. So yeah. So that's how to charge your car. So it's a good thing to keep these little cables with you. Hi, I'm Lydia Goebel, and I'm going to teach you how to change a tire. This is for my Chemistry of Life class. So in my car, I don't know about yours, but I have this little secret compartment down here, and that's where my spare tires is usually kept. And then also this thing called a jack right here. Looks like this. And a lug wrench. And it's called a lug wrench because these are going to help get these little lug nuts off of your car. That's what this is called right here. It's called lug nut. So anyway, first thing we need to do is take your jack, and you're going to find the place underneath your car that it's supposed to be at. Now my little buddy here, he tells me where I need to put the jack at. So it's telling me to put it right down here. And there's going to be, if you look down here, there's this part right here, and that's where you're supposed to line it up with, so it's supposed to be like that. So I gotta get it up there. So So you gotta go round and round. Oh, but before you get it up off the ground, the car up off the ground, you're gonna wanna loosen up your lug nuts. So you're just gonna go like this and get it on there. Then if it's kind of on there tight, you can go like this and like try to push it down with your foot. That should be loosened up right there, yeah. If you have something that's covering your lug nuts, you're gonna wanna try to figure out a way to get that off, like pry it off. So like something like this car, see, you can't see the lug nuts. They have this big Ford thing covering it. So there's like a little space right here on the side. You gotta find something to get in there and like try to pry it off so you can get to those lug nuts, change your tire. So those are loose, like we wanted them to be. Now we gotta take the jack, and we're gonna raise the car up. So this video that I found, it told me that you needed the tire, like the car to be 6 inches off the ground or something like that. So, but you know, it's gonna work for my little baby. Okay. You should be able to take them off with your fingers. With your hands. Oh, it looked like that. Yeah, I don't think this is high enough because I can't get that lug nut off. See if we can get this little baby off. What is that? The lug wrench. Pretty sure it gets its name from the thing it takes off the car. There you go. So now you're going to take your tire off. These things are usually pretty heavy, but I have a small car, so mine are kind of light. Well, that's what it looks like in there. And you're going to take your spare tire, you're going to sit it on there. So I'm going to put this one back on because I have a good tire. And there's no reason for me to put my spare tire on my car. So you want to take it and you want to line up the holes with these little things, the lug bolts. Okay, so now we have our tire on, and to help it stay on when you first line it up and everything, you can put one of your lug nuts in, and you want to loosely kind of put it in almost, but like kind of tight at the same time. Well, not like super tight, but you know, like in the middle, because you want it to be able to like stay on there and everything. Screw this on here. Okay, you may have to push it in a little bit. You may want to like start off with your first one being the top one, and then try to do your bottom one next. So now we have all of our little lug nuts back on, and they're a little bit loose, not all the way tight. So we're going to tighten them with our lug wrench. So you want to make sure that they're nice and tight. You don't want your tire to fall off when you're driving. That's just bad. You don't know what could happen. You gotta make sure these lug nuts, you're really, really tight. So like at the beginning when I used my foot to loosen them, I need to use my foot to tighten them too. I think these are on pretty tight there. Probably as tight as I can get them. I mean, I tell my parents check them before I go anywhere. Okay, so now you gotta move bar the opposite way than you did before to get it to go back down. You gotta get it to where you can just pull it right out from underneath the car. And that is how you change your tire. You want to make sure that you can put everything back where you found it. You don't leave anything on the road, and you go and you get another tire because you don't want to be driving on that spare tire. It's dangerous. It's not like other tires. And yeah.
Oh my gosh, how do you do it?
Oh, I was pulling the wrong thing. Silly me.
Back underneath there.
Oh gosh, I went too far. Okay. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. That's a key factor in getting this done right. It's kind of a weird motion to move this. Sometimes it'd be hard to learn if you're a bit of a slow learner or you don't understand very easily. I know I was that way, but I got it pretty fast.
I think I might be impressed.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty sure I get this name from the thing it takes off the car. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yep.
With someone like noodle arms like me,
Oh,
it's gonna take a lot of energy.
taking the tires off.
This one little website that I was
Do you want
looking
to
at.
introduce your supervisor and assistant?
So if you're wondering, this guy right here that's been making some input, he is my grandpa. His name's David Goebel. He's a great guy. Taught me all I know about how to do all this stuff.
You're out of breath.
Do you know how long it's been since I've done sports? Where's that?
Yeah.
My grandpa wasn't the only one that was helping me out with these videos. My mom was also the camera person. She likes taking pictures, doing squats, making weird faces while she gets these good angles. It's kind of funny. But yeah, it's nice for her to help me
You
out.
picked a
with this.
nice cold day too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was snowing earlier.
It was nice over the weekend. You could have done it
I
3
know.
days ago.
I should have done it. It was snowing earlier.
It was nice over the weekend. You could have done it
I
3
know.
days ago.
I should have done it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just delusional when it's not tight.
Lefty loosey. You're turning it right.
I'm trying to right.
Yeah.
Ow.
Lefty loosey.
It
Say the phrase.
never works. I can't figure out which way's left.
Lefty loosey.
when I'm
righty
turning
tighty.
something. When I'm turning something, you never figure out which way it's going.
That's not a good how-to video.
Well, you turn it. Most people do know which way's left. I'm just.
You gonna put this on?
Oh, I did this one crooked. I'm not the best at screwing things on, or off. I try my best, but you gotta make sure you line it up right and you screw it evenly. All of that. I have a problem. I just go like this and then it's magically on once I move my fingers.